Hi, I'm Tony Jennis. I'm the founder of Phoenix. And in this segment, I want to go over the, the, the idea of the Zoom logo background. Now, the reason we're looking at this is because many people, when they're zooming in, it's very similar to this setting. I'm in my living room right now, or just off my kitchen, and you're not only seeing me and when I am doing my body language and you're hearing all that, but you're also seeing everything in the background. Okay, the windows, the pictures. If I had a bookcase back there, and God knows if it's neat or whatever, or even some people are zooming in and there's a wall behind them, and it's very static. And we're looking at this Zoom group that we on, and we want to sort of bring it up a notch and make that group rather unique compared to how we would normally zoom in, because that is the main way that we're going to be communicating in that group. So to do that, we want to change the background, and I want to give you a little sample of what I mean by that, because when you're looking at the background of what is going on, it's a little different now. It goes from a living room to a very business-like professional setting. And I want to show you how to do this. If you're getting this link, it means you're part of the Zoom group, and we're honored to have you. And we want to bring it up a notch when you're zooming into other chapters. It is highly identified that you are part of that group. So we want to bring in that level of professionalism on a regular basis, so we're not always in that home setting, okay? And here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to just share the screen here. Let's just go back to our normal virtual plain background. This is how most people will come in, okay? So I'm going to share the screen here just so you can see how we're going to do this. Now, in an email that you just received recently, you probably got one very similar to this, okay? And it's basically, it talks about the logo backdrop or the background. And in there is your specially designed background. So to get this out of the email and onto your computer, we're just going to save it. Now, I usually save it onto my desktop. That's the number one way where I start, and from there I can send it anywhere I want. So as you can see, there's my desktop. Okay, there it is, and I'm going to save it on there, and we're just going to check to make sure it is there. And there it is, right on my desktop, that JPEG picture that that I was sent. Okay, now on the lower left-hand corner, now when you get onto Zoom, you'll find that on the lower left-hand corner, there's going to be a picture of a camera. It's like a video camera. And there's two little arrows on the left and the right. One on the left, one on the right. There's two little arrows. It's the one on the right that we're going to be clicking today. That's the video portion of the meeting. Okay, so when we click that, we'll get onto the video settings. Now, this is what it's going to look like when you open it up. Okay, and it's all in there. Now, if you look down here where it says virtual background, okay, what we'll do here is from here we can upload a picture, and over here we have add image. Okay, here is the example that I showed you. That's how we do the background for that. I got quite a few pictures in there. Now, the other thing I want to mention is any kind of picture that you use usually has a green screen in the background. That's how Zoom started. You had to have a green screen or like a green material or green paper in the background so that this is a very crisp. And it's still one of the best ways to do it. Now, I don't have that green screen. Recently, Zoom upgraded their system, and we ended up getting that upgrade. So now just click the icon when you'll get to it. I don't have a green screen, so you don't have one. So when you click that, you'll be able to go from this to this, okay? So to get it, bring up your picture, we want to go to the add the image, okay? And I go onto my desktop. There's my desktop area, and there is my JPEG for my background for our business, okay? So we just double click that, and voila, we have our logo now on the screen there. So I'm just going to get out of this and stop the share. So this is what it now looks like. This way, when you're doing your infomercial, there's a constant reminder of who you are. It's a little more professional than seeing a wall or a bookcase or whatever that way. Even if you are a home-based business, you do most of your work at home, we can still look professional and still have that different feel to it. So this is how you can do this. And we're sending this to you, so we would like you to use this in the Zoom meeting. So when we have our gallery view, which is usually will be on the top right-hand corner, there will be a speaker view and a gallery view. When you press the gallery view, you'll be able to see everybody on that Zoom in one glance, okay? If you want to make them look bigger, you just simply press speaker view, and then the one person that is speaking will come up and it'll have the full screen of that one person. Going back to gallery view, you'll be able to see all the people's logo that is in there, and they will stand out, okay? So try this. Hopefully we'll be able to get all of our Zoom members to be using this, and it just brings up that level of professional that I think will be a nice touch to our meetings, okay? If you have any questions at all, send an email to info@pbex.ca, and we can have you go through it. We can go onto Zoom, and I can give you, or we can give you, or our team give you a step-by-step instruction of how to upload your backdrop, okay? So have a great time at the meetings, and we will see you soon. Thanks.